Thank you.
Love you, Joe.
I just met Governor Pence from Indiana. I have to apologize to him for the rain. I can do a lot of things, but I can't stop the rain. Great guy, met his family. Donald Trump made a great choice. Also, I liked Indiana. I was a federal agent there in the 50s when I was young. And I remember touring Indiana to help raise money for the Republican Party 2-3 years ago. But I'm a big fan of Coach Knight and Larry Bird. I'm from Boston, so why would I not like the Celtics? But let me say a couple of things about Donald Trump. I got to get it off my chest. 13 months ago, in this building, remember? I stood next to him. I supported him way back. If you recall, I said my gut tells me that he will be the next president of the United States. Now, everybody says that I support him because of the illegal immigration. You know my fight on the illegal immigration and the wall and everything else. But it goes deeper, because at that time I talked to him, gave him a little about my background. I joined the Army when the Korean War broke out. I was 12 years old when I did that. And cop 55 years. And I knew then how he loved the military, loved the veterans, loved the cops. That was way back, even before the terrorism picked up here in our country. So he was on the right track 13 months ago. 13 months ago. Where is he now? He beat, what, 16 good people. Good people. I remember I was in Marshalltown, Iowa. Just arrived and talked to the crowd. I introduced him, and just before they pulled out his iPad, whatever, I have flip-flops on. He decided not to be involved in the debate, but he said, "I'm going to raise money for the veterans. I'm going to raise $6 million." I bring that up because I get very angry at some people accusing him for not being with our dedicated military and veterans and cops. Very sad. I don't know anything about Twitters. I don't even have an email. But, you know, sometimes I guess you use a Twitter, you don't have many, 144 characters, you have to say something, but you can't write a book on the Twitter. So sometimes he probably puts out Twitters, he doesn't have time to write a book on it. And he's misinterpreted sometimes. I know his heart. I know his heart on Twitter. I feel very sad. I know his heart. I know his heart. And I feel very sad at the heat that he's taking, especially from the media. Get very sad about that. We got some media up there. I love the media in a way. Love you guys. But I'm going to get into a personal thing. Now, I talked to my wife, and I have to say this to show you what type of guy he is. And I asked my wife, and I think when I talked in Cleveland, I had the honor at the last night to say a few words at the convention. And I brought it up because I will never forget what he did for my wife. And I'm going to tell you something. Some politicians, they always go through the wife to get your support. He didn't have to go through my wife because he had me hooked right from the beginning. So here's what happened. Again, in this building, we were doing a show for Hannity. And I said to him, you know, my wife loves you. And she does. She supports Trump big time. My wife's, I'm not going to give her age. I've been married 59 years, so you can figure that I didn't get married at 12 years old. So I said, she looks at you on the television all day to keep her mind busy because he was just diagnosed with cancer. And so he picked up the phone, talked to my wife for 5 minutes. The next time he came back, he talked to my wife, called my wife again and again. And I bring that out because he does have a heart. People just don't understand him sometimes. So and when I said this, 13 months ago, there was a silent majority out there. It's not silent anymore. He will be the next president of the United States. He's got a great partner, Governor Pence, and I just met him. I just met him. Actually, he kind of made friends. He said I did a better job at the convention than he did, but I don't know. I was reading a teleprompter. But he's a great guy. Once again, I'm going to talk about him like I did Trump. My gut tells me he's a winner. And so I ask you, please, don't listen to all the garbage that you hear from the other side. And I'm going to say one thing for those Republicans. I've been saying it for a long time. Not a long time, last 6 months. I'm tired of hearing that we will support the nominee for president. Why don't they say we will support Donald Trump for president of the United States? So that's what I'm saying. We need your help. You've got a great team now running, and you got a great guy in Donald Trump. Thank you.